Quote from the book, I Am That. The waters of life are thundering over the rocks of objects, desirable and hateful. Remove the rocks by insight and detachment, and the same waters will flow deep and silent and swift, in greater volume, with greater power. Makes me think about going river rafting, and they tell you if you fall out of the boat in a massive current, don't grab onto a big rock, because the current will actually smash you up into the rock, and then the current pushes you down underneath the water, and you drown. Or if you're swimming in from the ocean and there's big waves, you don't swim in where there's rocks, because once again, the wave crashes you into a rock. These stationary things against this flow that's just going with power. It's not a good combo. So what are the rocks in our life? The rocks are our desires, the things that we're attached to, the things we have to have, like our plan, like these particular outcomes that we need to happen, or these accomplishments that we need. And what happens when we attach to them is we get stuck or we get smashed, and we miss the flow. And if you miss the flow, we're missing out on the very thing that we want the most. We want that flow. We desire it. The flow is kind of like, if you've ever seen Finding Nemo, I think it was that one, where I think it was the Gulf Stream or some underwater current that Nemo, the little fish, hitched a ride with the turtles, and they were floating around the water real gentle, and then they popped into like this, it looked like an underwater tube, but it was really just this massive current that was going, and they went whoosh, and they flew, and they were without any kind of obstacle, and they got to their destination in an exciting, fun, flowing way, flowing without constraint. So how do we get to that flowing without constraint place in our life? We give up outcome. We'll give up the need for outcome. You release the need for certain things happening in a certain way. And that just looks like, hey, I want to trust God that what I have is what I require. Go for what you want. It's fine. I mean, it's fun to have accomplishments, those kind of things. But when we need a certain outcome, it's constrained, and we basically set these big rocks in our path that the flow of life will smash us into. The flow is not going to stop. It will not stop. But what can stop is my attachment to ideas and outcomes. I need you to be a certain way. I need life to be a certain way. I need a certain outcome to happen. If that doesn't happen, I'm going to be miserable. Boom, instantly, rock, smash. Flow of life won't stop. But can your attachment to ideas and outcomes stop? Possibly. Try it out.